Good, man. Just, had another week of preparation. Got the weekend off just to recover, watch college football, and then came back to it this week.
I guess we got to ask about the 55-yard field goal. What was your level of confidence as that drive's coming together and they're getting a couple yards closer in time that it was going to be in an area where you'd have a good chance at it?
Well, I actually thought we were going to be a little further away, so kudos to the offense there. They did a good job. I told them the kick line was 40-yard line. I think they ended up getting, it's like the 37. Don't check my math on that, I'm not sure. So kudos to them. But yeah, I mean, I was confident. I was confident in our guys, our entire unit. For the snapper and holder, Emory and Graydon, the distance doesn't really change for them. So I was super confident that they'd do their thing and that they'd allow me to do mine.
What are your conversations with Coach Leipold maybe like during that drive? Like, you tell him, okay, I'm good from a certain distance. Are you able to even stretch that out a little bit further depending on the situation?
Yeah, so depending on wind, if you've got the wind at your back, even if it's a little bit, obviously it changes things. So he was kind of just asking me, and we had the wind like a little bit at our backs, kind of blowing a little bit left, and so I knew if I drove the ball a little further, it would go. And so he just asked me, where are you good from? I said 40-yard line, try to get it there, I guess, and put us out there.
Kind of a stupid question. Have you played in rivalry games before at your previous schools?
Yeah. At South Alabama, we played against Troy on a Tuesday, and that was a big rivalry because we hadn't beat them in like a while. I think it was 11 years or something like that, and so we were playing them at home, competing for the belt. So it was good to be in that game. But rivalry games are, every game's a must-win. So you still have to go out and do your thing every week.
Have any other members of the team or coach anybody talked about that, I guess, or helped to educate you, I guess, on the rivalry
between K-State?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's the other school in our state. Like, they are, Kansas State. Like, I'm from North Carolina, right? We have the University of North Carolina and they have North Carolina State. It's a huge rivalry there, so I expect it to be no different in the state of Kansas either.
Are you a visualization guy at all? Like, before you go out and you kind of see things in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably visualize today, and I don't even have to kick tomorrow. So I think it's everything. The mental piece of kicking is huge, and so when you can visualize yourself taking, every single rep the right way and every inch of your technique being right, and then, you visualize good things happening after the kick. I think it plays a factor. Our coaches think it play a factor. But every kicker's different.
You ever visualize hitting the game-winning kick, and what does that look like?
Yeah, every week. But obviously, like, it would, we don't want to get in a situation where we gotta, scrape out a win there with a field goal. But the reality of college football is close games happen. Other teams are good and they make plays just like we do. And so if that moment comes, like, that would be my first attempt in my career. So I want to be ready for it. So yeah, I do think about that every week.
You've been perfect this year so far. Any surprise at all by that?
No. I mean, I things happen. It's midway through the season, so for me, I still feel like there's still a lot more to do. I don't think I'm going to end the season with 10 kicks, so there's still going to be a lot more to do. And I mean, I didn't miss a whole lot last year. I feel like I pride myself in performing well in practice as well. Obviously, mistakes happen. Nobody's perfect, but I don't think me or anybody on that field goal unit was surprised that it's going in a positive way, because we did really good things when I was here in the spring.
What's the rapport like for you at this point in the season with Emory and Graydon?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, like, what's your rapport like with those guys?
Oh man, it's great. And it's not just them, it's the entire specialist room. And I mean, my year 5 of college football, this is the closest knit unit we've ever had. We always go to a specialist dinner once a week. We hang out outside, we hang out on the weekends, we hang out during bye weeks. We're very close, at any point when the coaches aren't in our room or before they've come to meetings, it's never quiet. We're always talking, whether it's a bad day, a good day. We always lift each other up. So everybody's there for one another in that room.